I think that process of creation and process of deconstruction is going hand by hand. Art is always a symptom, or rather a result of the differences. It's actually a clash or a meeting and between different contrast things, between meeting of different forms. Even those forms are in a way of social issues, social classes. Even those forms are in a way of established aesthetical paradigms, or at the end that this form is changed at one place. In this case, actually the site of these works is the place, historical place of the changes of form, because this space previously was old mill. The cars used in the sculpture are the crash of Rolls Royce as a symbol, not symbol of the West, but symbol of the higher upper class. And from the other side, the clash with the Zastava 101 model, which is a famous socialist car from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and produced till 2008, which actually is 36 years of the production of the car in the same form, which obviously is showing that society didn't felt necessity to change those forms, which means that the forms were in a process of stagnation. From the other side, this process of stagnation always leads to the conflict. So actually this is the conflict of the different forms, different types of thinking and different values in one time. In my art, I'm not interested in the possible. It's more that I'm trying to reach the border or cross the border of possibility. I think the art today in general as a science is not interested in possible, because if you do something possible, you are not a scientist. What did you invent? I think that the same path art is following as well. So to cross the border of possibility means to also go into the field of creation of different, unknown, even shocking. I think this going over this border of possibility, it's something which is necessary in art. At the end, the avant-garde and idea of avant-garde is to go beyond the front line, because the etymological meaning of it is like troops who were in front of the other avant-gardes. From the other side, the other works, especially the work Evolution of Form, is showing a strategical approach into the art field, where artist is actually creating and appropriating the future concepts. Even they are utopistic, because what we call today utopia is those projects and those ideas and concepts which we didn't realize. Those which we realize are still reality. Zastava 101 model was approached as a possible, for example, taxi to hotel. Many times art should have this strategy. It's maybe because I have this military education before art education, but this strategical approach showing the strength of an artist to anticipate its own art even before it's created. At the end, I decided to collect these mirrors from or retrovisors from the Zastava 101 car, and actually to collect 101 piece and to create this work called Retribution, because actually these retrovisor mirrors in the cars are used that we locate the objects behind, and if we are driving back car, we actually locate reality behind with that object. So to deal and to discuss the Zastava car from the past, should mean also to try to offer this pluralism of different observation of that past, or different observation of that object in the past.